안녕하세요. 해안여관의 진이아빠입니다. 오늘은 이제 지난 시간에는 이제 근리용에 대해서 알아봤고, 오늘은 레로시에 대해서 좀 알아보겠는데요. 우리 레로시에 담당하시는, 아시아 퍼시픽 담당하시는 분 오셨습니다. 간단하게 자기소개를 좀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Okay.
Yeah.
Annyeong everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining us here today. My name is Tarek Kouatli and I'm the Regional Director for Asia Pacific at Summit Education. Summit Education is one of the leading and largest global educators in hospitality, business and culinary education.
예. 먼저 이제 그 레로시에 대해서 간단하게 소개를 좀 부탁드리겠습니다.
So, Les Roches is a very, very interesting school. Les Roches is a school that focuses on the business of hospitality management with a very interesting twist. Les Roches is really trying to teach students and train students on entrepreneurship and innovation. So Les Roches is a school that will take students through a journey throughout their 3.5 years at their bachelor level, or if they're doing masters through 1 year or a year and a half, sometimes even shorter, and trying to teach the students how many opportunities there are in the world to actually open up your own business and become an entrepreneur and an innovator, right? So Les Roches is based in 2 locations. We have 2 beautiful campuses in Switzerland and in Spain.
Spain?
Yeah, Spain, in Marbella, Spain, really.
Yeah.
Very, really, yeah. And what's unique about Les Roches, as I mentioned, is that it's a very entrepreneurial and innovative school, and it's one of the only schools in the world, that has 2 campuses in some of the most sought-after luxury tourism destination. One in Switzerland in Crans-Montana. Crans-Montana is known to be one of the most visited luxury resorts in Switzerland and in Marbella, Spain.
이야. 그렇다면 이제 레로시가 어떤 장점들을 좀 가지고 있나요?
So like I mentioned earlier, there are quite a few advantages to Les Roches, right? Les Roches is really a school that when you enter, it's like living and working and studying in an incubator, in an innovation hub, right? In the school itself, we have various, of course, great accommodation and great facilities for the students. But the spirit that we have in the school, like I mentioned earlier, is to really spark this innovation and entrepreneurship in our students. So Les Roches, when you enter the school in both of our campuses, you'll find many different technological advances, many different projects on campus that the students are working on. And really through different projects and different processes in the school, we're really trying to get this innovative mindset in the students, right? So for example, the students will be working at Les Roches with big companies like Apple and like Tesla, right? On new innovations for hospitality and for business, right? Our students are now, for example, working on the first ever conference for space and underwater tourism, right? So these are things that are happening in Les Roches that no other schools are doing, right? Another great example, I think, about Les Roches, where it's not really so important academically, but I think it's a great indication of how the school is always thinking ahead and is always being entrepreneurial, is that in both schools, the students have a shared car system. So any student that is studying at Les Roches that has a driver's license, they can register for the Les Roches on the Les Roches app. In Spain, we have 10 Mini Cooper.
Mini Cooper.
So the students can go and they can unlock the Mini Cooper and they can go drive around. In Switzerland, we just added 2 months ago 6 Tesla. So the students can drive their Teslas. And next month, we're adding 5 BMW X5 for our students. Again, this is not super important, right, for a student, but I'm just using this as an example to show how Les Roches really differentiates itself as a school as training your brain and your way of thinking and your education on becoming an entrepreneur for the future.
오케이. 예. 그렇다면 세 번째 질문은 과연 이제 레로시를 어떤 학생들에게 추천을 할 수가 있을까요?
I would really recommend Les Roches to any student that likes a few things. For example, they have a business mindset. So students that would want to do any type of business, right? We had discussed earlier, and I'm going to say again, that hospitality management is not only hotels and it's not only restaurants. Hospitality is the 3rd largest industry in the world, right? 1 in every 10 jobs in the world is in the hospitality industry, and there are many different specializations and job opportunities for students in many different sectors. So any student that likes business, that has kind of this urge to do something different and something new in the world, maybe the student would also like traveling, experiencing different cultures in different places. Les Roches has, as I mentioned, 2 campuses. The students can study in Switzerland and Spain. They can switch campuses. They also do 2 internships in their bachelor degree, so that means they can also live and work in 2 other countries. So any student that likes a multicultural, interactive studying journey, that also likes interacting with many students from around the world on campus. We have over 100 nationalities at Les Roches, and is interested in business, can apply to Les Roches. Not again, I'm just going to say this again, not only specifically if you're interested in hotels and restaurants. Right? So hospitality is huge, and any type of students under these categories can apply to Les Roches.
이제 마지막으로 질문 드리는데요. 그렇다면 이제 레로쉐도 장학금이 이제 있는지 궁금합니다. 저희 같이 이제 유학생들 아빠들은 이게 장학금이 굉장히 중요하거든요. 자, 그럼 자금이 있나요? 스콜러십이?
Scholarships?
Yeah.
Yes, scholarships are available.
Yeah.
Right? We're always looking for amazing students. For us, the main priority is to make sure that our student body in the school really has the best minds, the most motivated, and the most creative students, right? So for us, number 1 priority is to make sure to get all of these students to Switzerland and to Spain. Number 1. So in order to do that, we also know that not everybody can pay the full fees of our school. So on a case-by-case basis, we always offer scholarships under 2 different categories. We have financial aid, which is for students that have financial difficulties. And then we have merit aid, which is for students that have excellent academic achievements in their university or in their high school. These scholarships can reach up to anywhere between 5%, for example, to 25-30% depending on the student.
오케이. 자, 이렇게 우리 오늘 레로시에 대해서 좀 알아봤는데요. 이제 여러분들 혹시 이제 다양한 비즈니스적인 관점을 가지고 공부를 좀 해보고 싶다면 레로시에 오셔갖고 혁신적인 어떤 공부를 한번 해보시기를 바랍니다. 지금까지 우리 타렉 씨 나오셔서 같이 이제 설명을 주셨는데요. 마지막으로 say hello, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
예, 감사합니다. 다음 시간에 또 뵙도록 하겠습니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.